I really enjoyed this episode. This episode was freaking awesome. The pacing was good in my opinion, and I really got sucked into all the character introductions. We get to see the different characters' fighting powers, what they actually specialize in. We get to see the major fighting contenders of B Block. So this episode was good for that regard, but the major highlights of this episode, I will say, would be Chinjiao and Bartolomeo. Wow, that ending. Anyone did not see that coming. Did you expect Bartolomeo just to freaking just piss on everybody? Literally is taking a piss in the middle of a competition, a serious competition, and I was just laughing hysterically at that. I was like, oh my god. I mean, he's just sitting there twitching. He's like, hey, Hank's coming up and says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to attack you in the back. He's getting ready to do his like 4,000 fist man karate fist, and all of a sudden you see the freaking Bartolomeo's, he's literally saying, hey, I'm not done yet, I'm not done yet. And that was so freaking great. Come on, did anyone else not just get a freaking laugh out of that? That was definitely one of the major highlights. And if you did not care for his character now, you definitely probably care for Bartolomeo's character now after seeing this episode, because he's just a freaking boss. I called him a troll last episode, and he continues to troll people. And someone, I think, posted in the comments last that week saying that we should call him Trollomeo. That's exactly what we should call him, and I thought that was pretty funny. I want to tell you, that was a good comment. But anyways, this episode, I felt like it had good animation. Some parts the animation was lacking in the middle portion, but the real major highlights of this episode with animation-wise was definitely probably when you get to see Bellamy's actual just ripping someone's jaw off, like where he grabs them under the jaw, slings them onto the ground, and we get to see Bellamy actually use his spring powers again. That was badass. Did anyone else not see the change of animation when you see the blood just dripping off of Bellamy's fingers? I thought that was great. That was a really good scene. We get to see some major things going down in this episode. Let's talk about one thing about the King's Fist. I got a little bit into it last week, so let's get more into that. As I said, I don't believe in the power of the King Fist. I do not believe that King Fist can take down an Emperor. It's unlogical. It really is. I mean, if we look back at previous Emperors, like Whitebeard, we saw how much damage, hits, cannonballs, sword slices, he fought admirals. Nothing brought him down on his back or laying down or even came close to killing him in one hit. We saw him go on his knee, but we never saw anything else. So, a King's Fist. This random dude in the New World, okay? If he hit Whitebeard, he would kill him? No. No, 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 no. Anyways, why would an Emperor wait a fucking hour for the King's Fist to probably hit someone? Seriously, I know Whitebeard's not that stupid. We know freaking Shanks is not that stupid. Of course, Kaido isn't that stupid or Big Mom. And we know Blackbeard, even though he probably might get hit by it, he's not going to fucking die by it. I mean, we saw him survive Whitebeard for freaking Pete's sake. So, I feel like the King's Punch is useless. It's powerful, I'm not going to deny it, but it's probably not the strongest out there, and it's definitely probably not enough to probably take down even an admiral. So anyways, let's continue onward. I like the Chinjiao section, but at the beginning when you get to see Chinjiao just going on a rampage with the music, he's just bashing on the freaking ground, and all the freaking like spectators like, holy shit, he's just beating them to freaking share each other. We found out some character development of how Chinjiao broke an entire ice continent in half. Damn! So that's just freaking crazy. So Chinjiao is this freaking powerful. He fought Garp. The legendary Garp that fought Gold Roger. And he freaking survived. That is amazing. Think about that. Chinjiao doing that. He's fighting Luffy and he's about to power up. You see him go like some form of Super Saiyan over his hair, rising up. He's like, okay, I'm getting pissed. And all of a sudden the fight gets ended. That sucks. I want to see this fight. That is my most anticipated fight I want to see. Chinjiao versus Lucy, or Luffy, either way you want to call Luffy. So I cannot wait to see it. So I'll honestly, really good episode. I enjoyed this episode. I love the music, the way they keyed in the music, especially some major music that was played in the actual Whitebeard War arc. So I like it. I like this episode overall. It was enjoyable. Pacing was fun. There was some slow pacing in certain portions of this episode. Yes, I'm not going to deny it. But it wasn't as bad as other episodes. This episode was all around really enjoyable for my taste. So anyways, tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments? Did you think the pacing was slow? Do you think it was actually really good pacing for once? What did you think about the music placement? What did you think about Bartolomeo's actual trolling the competition by pissing on everybody? What did you feel about Chinjiao just crushing the floor and breaking an ice continent in half? What did you think about Blue Gilly, the freaking, like, I guess, kicking guy that reminds you of Sanji, or the dude from Big Mom's actual crew? So tell me your thoughts, everybody. You have a wonderful day. Chibi out.